Dragon Lord application reapply. Here we go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Zagger-tastic stream. It is I, your friend, the one, the only Z, a single gutter, Zaggard, and I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, noon, night, evening, whatever time it is for you today. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den, my friends, and it is another wonderful, beautiful, Fainting Friday here in the Dragon's Den, and today we will be doing something slightly different for Fridays, but not that different for the stream overall, because we were supposed to do this on Monday, but it was just too damn hot. So today we will continue doing our Lapras plush. And I know it's been a while since we've talked about it, but don't forget we do have the giveaway if you want to join that. I have a date. I need to pick a date for that and just do it along with stuff. Monday was an effing inferno. Yeah, it was so hot. But we got to say thank you to Alpha aka Direwolf 1412 for subscribing again for 17 that's 7 months in a row. Thank you, Alpha. Thank you, that means a lot. Anyways, guys, let us get into the crafting. Let's get our camera facing down here so it's looking at our workstation. There, that should be good enough. All right, so we have made most of the parts. We need to make a second belly part. I had to stop last time because I was getting stressed out, and I was starting to cut not the standard I'd like. So, in an effort to make sure I did not do that, we decided to just stop for the day, as is the healthy prerogative. Let me just check my music volume. Let's turn it down to 50. Nah, 60 is good. 70 was a little loud. Poggers. It is a pog. How's everybody's week been? It is almost the end of the week for me, just like it is for you guys. My week has been going, 50-50. Some days have been good, some days have been bad. Most days have been good, though, thanks to the chat. You guys are the real heroes here. One thing that is kind of going bad is my D&D group. We haven't had a session in a really long time because there was so much happening last month, and the month before I didn't think I'd have time to prep for the session, which always sucks. And then one of my players, last minute, right before not last minute, we were supposed to have our next session in 2 Sundays from now, and one of my players messaged us the other day. I have a family emergency that day, which is I don't know how it can be emergency if it's planned, but continue, and he said, oh, it's some financial stuff, someone might lose their house, yada yada yada. So he's working on that, and I keep asking him what's going on. Is he gonna be able to play? And apparently it looks like we're not gonna be able to play based on everything that's going on. No, not the D&D exactly. And it's kind of stressing me out because, oh, fuck it. Inner part is always the hardest. I should have done the inner part first. How stressful it is, but I didn't think about it because it's our first one of the day. Anyway, so I might not have D&D in 2 weeks, and I'm waiting for this player, a friend of mine, to sort out his problem. If he doesn't do that, find a new date. That reminds me, I have to tell Claire to do something really quick before I forget. Okay, I think we got that as done as we're gonna get it. Is anybody gonna catch the Drillbur? Drillbur's a cute Pokemon. I'll catch a Drillbur. Oh, never mind. Escaped. I'm dumb. I'm actually dumb. Apaja. BRB. I just want to go tell Claire to do something really quick. So enjoy the music and the desk cams. I've returned. I have returned. All right, let's cut this bad boy. Let's cut this bad boy up. And then we can retire this piece of paper for the time being, which is 309. Get it? Time being 309. Yeah. Let's go with the small guys. I still hate the fact that it's not a right hand or left hand scissors. They tried to make it a unisex scissors, which just makes it really annoying to hold. But these scissors are better for control. Even though I love the scissors, I just hate the handle they made. They tried to go for a unisex, and I think it did not work in their favor. In fact, it did the opposite of working in their favor. It worked in their... What would be the opposite of favor? Grudge? No. Can somebody think of a word that would be the opposite of favor? I'm trying to think. What? Grudge is the only thing I can think of, because a favor is like, oh, I plan to do something for you. A grudge is I'm planning to do something against you. Disfavor? Sure. Yeah, I guess we can just go with disfavor. Be lazy like most words in English. I forgot. Do the thing where we just cut off a huge section. Get ready to get rid of it. Actually do that now. The big boys, the chopping scissors. Chop, 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 chop. Oh, I love how it cuts. It's so clean. Gotta love Farberic scissors. That one is pretty boring. That was life. What's the point anymore? There's no fun. I know that's the Joker's nightmare, is that Batman dies and there's nothing to do. We know this because this is literally what's happened in the comics recently. You know, I saw a video that had a good point about Joker. If you don't watch a lot of comic book stuff, then you might not be interested in it. But if you're like semi-interested in comic book stuff, the video is a good explanation. It's everything wrong with the Joker. Okay, I think that one came out decent. Let's see it. Let's line it up. Okay, it's kind of smaller than the overall page, but it's got the curve going on. Maybe a bit too much curve. But you know what? I think it'll be fine. I think it'll come out fine. There's nothing wrong with the Joker, Copium. Wrong, though. There's something wrong with everything. Nothing is perfect. Just because there's something wrong with it doesn't mean you can't enjoy it. Doesn't mean it can't be your favorite. It doesn't even mean you can't consider it number one. It just means that there are flaws. And everything in life has flaws. Yeah, well, the other one is way shorter than it. I think I fucked up on this just really badly. Oh well, well, we tried. We'll leave it this way and then we'll figure it out next time. Get a bag. Real quick, so we're gonna be right back again. I want to get a bag for this, for these clumps, so that way we can just throw them away at the end of the day. Otherwise, it's a mess, trust me. Sorry. Got a paper bag. So let's just start putting our excess stuff in here. There we go. Simple. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. He's the perfect villain, surely. You know, it's not even his villainy that's the problem. Like the same problem with his character, the same problem with most characters, in my opinion. They've been going on for too long. And now the writers are trying to do things with them that they should not be doing. So this is gray. That's gray. And this one is the white and black fabric. Okay, and then this one is gonna take... This one takes some skills I don't have that I'm a little nervous to do. And this we can just use excess of anything. Let's go get our grays. We'll get our gray cloth. And we've got our gray cloth. Nice and folded. So perhaps comics need to give their legacy characters a bit of a break / hiatus. The problem is, here's the problem. what sells comics? And on that same note, what gets viewers and seats? And on that note, what sells movie tickets? The answer is pretty obvious if you think about it for just a couple seconds. So while I'm setting this up, I will let everyone think. I think we'll do the shell F first. Gotta cut. Big old ditties. Hi, Toko. I'm gonna cut off of Ray. So we need how many for this? 4? The 1. Two. 3. Will this be enough space for 4? Yeah. That's how many it says? Yeah, 4. Okay, so let's cut that off. Okay, now we gotta. I'm just gonna cut this off. I was gonna say off camera, but I think I can do it real quick. Like this, at a very awkward angle for me, but a good angle for you guys. No, but how's my week been? It's been good so far. It's just been really hot, so I haven't been able to do this craft until today because it was just too hot to work with fabrics. You know, a bajillion degrees. Let me just put my oh geez. I love my one second, I have to fix my carpet. There you go, fixed it. Knowing the character helps sell tickets. Yes, that is true. And then my next question is, which characters are the most well known? And not just in one specific section of comic books, but in general in comic books. And I'm pretty sure you can answer that. I live in Oklahoma. Not as bad, but still uncomfortable. Yeah, that's right. That I heard. Yeah. We were going through a unique reason it was hot, though. It's not the normal just uncomfortableness that you get every now and then. So the 3 biggest characters in comic books, not in the world, but in comic books specifically: Spider-Man, Superman, Batman. And then if you want to be specific to, let's just say DC, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. And those three, because of how popular they are or well known, and because those characters are the ones who sell the best tickets, they constantly have to be the same. They always have to be reverted back to who they were. Like Batman always has to be Bruce Wayne, who's in his in between his late 20s to mid 40s. Has to be somewhere in there. You can never get an actual older Batman who has retired. You can't get a young Batman before he's Batman. You always have to have either at the very early stages of him being Batman, or at the best at the later stages of him being Batman. Usually somewhere in between, where he's like, I'm already Batman, I have this rogue villain. And there are two reasons for this. One, people want to see Batman be Batman. Right? Makes sense. And then two, they want to see his villains, his scarecrows, his penguins, his jokers, and so on and so forth. They want to see him fight against those guys over and over and over again. And so not only do you have the problem where it's always Batman is always one version. One second, I'm trying to follow a line I did not do. Not only do you have to see Batman play the same character over and over again, but you need to see the villains play the same character over and over again. So you have a double whammy there, where it's Batman can never go past a certain kind of age milestone, so to speak. And the villains can never truly grow out of being villains. They can temporarily in some cases, but eventually they have to be reverted back to who they are, so they can keep making comics of Batman fighting Scarecrow, Hugo Strange, Poison Ivy. You know. Now they have done with some villains, they have kind of changed them a bit. Like Harley Quinn in the comics is no longer dating the Joker, and now she's more of an anti-hero. And now she's dating Poison Ivy. But because of that, Poison Ivy doesn't have a character anymore. She kind of does stuff with Harley every now and then, but that's about it. So now we get to the Joker. The problem with the Joker is, back in the day, he was this wacky character who could do literally anything. You could have, there was no like plot, like it's never always going to be Joker wants to take over the city or Joker wants to do X, Y, and Z, you know? You can have him do whatever, because he was this mysterious, weird villain who made no sense. He was just wacky and weird. You could have him start chemically making fish smile and look like him, because he wants to copyright smiling fish. That was actually a thing from Batman the Animated Series. Go look it up. It was hilarious. Anyways, Joker has now been having a lot of comic books dedicated to him. Like a lot. In fact, he got his own movie, which was a good movie. It was fun. I'm not hating on the movie. But it creates a big problem for the Joker. And that problem is, he has an origin story. And you could say, oh, well, that's only for one movie. But here's one thing that corporations, and DC Comics is a corporation, they love to do. They love making money. And one of the best ways to make money is to get people to buy your stuff. And the best way to get people to buy your stuff is if you may say A version of this and B version of this are the same thing. A version is the movie version. That's the version where you're going to get the quick 2-hour movie with these characters and these people playing them. B version is the comic book version, where you're not just going to get it for 2 hours. You're going to get one every week. You're going to get a lot of detail in this character. You're going to learn about them. They're going to go on a lot more adventures. And they want you to keep buying this constantly. A version, you only need to buy once or twice. This one, we want you to buy every week for the rest of your life. So, much like what Marvel did, which I know is a different company, but DC does this too, and this is a good example of it. Marvel, when they started announcing the, what do you call it? The Infinity Stones into the movies, right? First, they showed us the Tesseract, and then the Scepter in Avengers. And people were like, "Ooh, maybe the Tesseract is the Space Stone," and inside the Scepter is the Mind Stone. It's like, oh, it wasn't confirmed. Then in Thor 2, we got Ether, which turned out to be the Reality Stone, and they even said, "Oh, an Infinity Stone." And here's the thing, that was cool. It built up to the Infinity Stones. You know what they were called in the comics until then? Infinity Gems. They weren't called the Infinity Stones. So in a move of corporate synergy to make the movies and the comics the same thing, so you buy them both, right? They say, this version, the movie version, Infinity Stones. The comic book version, also Infinity Stones now. No longer Infinity Gems. Forget that. They're now Infinity Stones. And in the comics and the movies, this is a weird thing. I'm serious. This is true. Look up the old pictures of the Infinity Stones, or Google Infinity Gems, and look at the Infinity Stones in the movies. They were different colors. The Space Stone was not the blue one. I think it was the orange one. The Soul Stone was the green one. The Power Stone, I think the Power Stone was the red one. The Reality Stone was the blue one, and so on and so forth. But in the movies, they changed the color. They swapped all the colors around. Now that doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. But it does show us that they are willing to change even the smallest details in the comics, so it matches over with the movies. And Joker's origin story in the movies is too much into who the Joker is, and it changes a lot about the Joker. A lot about the Joker. And if the Joker movie, which made a lot of money, and is getting a sequel, if the sequel makes a lot of money, then DC is going to be like, no, this one's making a lot of money. We want people to buy this. So if we just take the story of this and copy and paste over the story of this one and delete the last one, they're now the same thing. So now you're compelled to buy this. And while I like that origin story for the Joker, I like it as a separate universe. Just separate. Than that being his story forever. Because it pulls back the curtain too much. Part of what makes Joker interesting is you don't really know who he is or what he is. You know why he does what he does. You know he's going to do some wacky thing, but you never know when he's going to do it. You never know how he's going to do it. You don't even know exactly what he is going to do, but you know he's going to do something. But when you pull the curtain back, that starts to put layers on him. Definitive, hard foundations. And you can look at those foundations and always be like, he's going to do some weird thing like that. For instance, an example is Scarecrow. Scarecrow, we know what he likes horror. He likes scaring people. He's always going to try and tap into Batman's darkest, and let me fix that, because that, I don't know why that always happens with the camera. Scarecrow, we know he's always going to try and tap into the fears of the Batman and make Batman super scared and mess with his head and confuse him for a bit, and then he's going to try and scare the other Bat family and try and control Gotham City through fear. We know Penguin is always going to use his money to kind of influence things criminally underground to try and control the Gotham through its criminal underbelly, as they say. Joker, we don't know what he's going to do. One day, he could be trying to copyright Smiling Fish. The next day, he could be trying to turn Batman into Joker so he could see what it's like to be Batman. Those two things aren't the same, but they work because it's from the same character. The moment you put a foundation on him is the moment every story of the Joker will be the same story. Blue makes better sense for space than orange? Not exactly. The seventh stone, the retcon stone. Yes, I know about the retcon stone. Kind of wish they stuck with the gems. Yeah, blue, the reason, okay, see, here's the thing. You think blue makes more sense because whenever we see images of space, you see like a blue or purple because that's an artist representation. But that's not actually true. Realistically, any color works for space because space is all colors and none of the colors at the same time. That deals with my biggest problem with Scarecrow because people keep doing the same thing with him, even though the same version of him isn't that interesting and you could do a lot more with him. Exactly. That's you're already kind of getting, you already see, and we know this last Joker movie made a lot of money. Oh, I forgot about the ego gem. That's right. Because I know that they destroyed that a long time ago. So ego doesn't really make sense as a gem though. Because ego is part of mine. I think that's why they destroyed it, because they realized it's not a great one. I know there's also the retcon stone, which is a joke on the fact that comics always retcon weird ass shit. Seven contains the consciousness of a primal entity, and if you bring them all together, she'll be well, that's one of multiple origins they've had for the Infinity Stones. They've retconned the origin of the Infinity Stones multiple times. At least twice that I can remember. Now what they tend to do instead of retconning is they say, oh, that was another universe. Which works, I guess. I don't know. We've had multiverses for way too long in comic books. I love how movies are only just catching up to how long they've been doing multiverses. I find that really hilarious. That now movies are catching up and people are like, oh my god, I'm so done with it. And it's like, dude, we've had this for like 30 years. Since the 90s. Well, technically 80s or 70s, but... Deadpool made a 7th stone once by merging the original 6. It allowed him to make the Marvel verse the way he wanted, but even when he gave himself the effect life, he still got screwed over. Are you talking about that one where he did the huge roast of himself? I don't know. They've done so many weird things with Deadpool getting this, the powers of the stones. I like how in one comic story where Thanos wanted the he had the 6 Infinity Stones and he was like, we have to get rid of the one thing. There's only one thing that can get in the way of me and the Infinity Stones, and that's I think they're called the Infinity Cubes. No, Celestial Cubes. I forget exactly what they're called. They're in equal strength to the Infinity Stones, and if you have one of them, you can basically fight on equal terms with the Infinity Stones. And so he hired Deadpool to get it. And what Deadpool did, what they do is they let you make a wish. And what Deadpool did was he wished to get an Infinity Gauntlet and the Infinity Stones, and then have Thanos have a fake one that doesn't work, and he wouldn't realize it. And so when Deadpool handed over the Infinity Cube, or whatever it's called, he then immediately snapped his fingers and turned the whole universe into a party where everybody roasts Deadpool. It was a weird thing that they had Deadpool do. It was meant to be like a commentary on comic books at the time, though. Okay, so we'll know how much he was murdered on their wedding day. I think I remember that story. Yeah, there are a lot of stories like where that perfect not effect, stupid autocorrect. Still hate how these are made as unisex instead of just making them right-handed or left-handed. Okay, I gotta focus on cutting real quick, so everybody just chat about stuff real quick. Is unisex the right word for that? It's the best word I can think of, because whenever you buy like a shirt and it's meant to be for either gender, they say unisex, so. Wait, why did I say unisex? Unihand? I guess unihand would be the better word for it. Why did I say unisex? Holy F. Kinda dumb. Dumb guard. Do not listen to me. I have 5 brain cells. Probably ambidextrous would be better. Nope, we're going with unihand. We're going with unihand. The unihand. I like how we've been doing this for what, 4 streams? This is our 4th stream and we're still only on the cutting the fabric process. Gotta love how long it takes me to do one goddamn project. Please don't hate me for being slow. Come on. Remember to have it in the camera's view. Come on. Be like a good prawn, not a bad prawn. That was weird. My internet did a dumb thing. Should be fine now. It's all that Sentai. It's been ruining your internet. And Cure Ranger and all that stuff. Did you hear? Dune 2 is delayed. Although I am glad about that. Your brother's friends. Oh, they're watching too much Sentai? True. Gotta cancel them. End them all. End all the people who watch Sentai. Burn them. Burn them like we want to. Well, like we shall the Red Ranger. only got pushed to next year. That's not the. I'm glad it got pushed back actually. Because it's like, oh yeah, we gotta wait longer to watch it, but that's fine because that means it gives. Hopefully, it means that the animators and the CG artists and things and the writers will be allowed to actually finish the project. I heard one argument where people were like, oh no, this means that the Marvels is gonna take all its IMAX screens. It's like that's not what that means. That they're not taking the IMAX screens, it's that they get to use them. Because the theaters want to use their IMAX screens because they want you to buy $4 extra tickets. And so they gotta play something in those IMAX screens. If they can't play the big Dune movie, which actually would look better, like actually be more enjoyable in IMAX, even if marginally. Since it's not gonna be playing, it's gonna be the Marvels and the people who really don't like relicensed Captain Marvel, or just aren't happy with it right now, or just in general not happy with Disney slash Marvel. They're crying, how dare they? How could this happen? And I'm just like, just don't watch it. It won't matter. That would mean my brother has good taste and he doesn't. What? What would mean your brother has good taste and he doesn't? I don't know. Watching Sentai isn't good taste. Trash. Okay, what do we want to do? 7 of the... Why don't I just do this? Oh, I'm dumb. I'm just gonna cut this off. I can do it here. This one, just double checking, it says 7. Dagger really went on today. Says the guy who likes Horizon. Exactly, like I said, good taste. People just throwing shade today, eh? Hey, I told you. Alright, so let's see. We're making 7, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's all I can get there. Then we'll get 3 more here. 1, 2, 3. I'll throw shade at Horizon. It's okay. Horizon's actually good, so I don't need to worry about you throwing shade at it. If something's good enough, you don't need to defend it. Is it though? Yes, it is. What's a skill? What's a skill you would like to learn? Any instrument or any language? Honestly, I would like to learn new languages and instruments. Anyways. Alright, let's okay, we gotta now do these. I like how I made this extra big because I was running out of space anyways. Here, I'm gonna do it like this so I can get the butt part done first. Because of this mark, I keep thinking I'm wearing a ring on that finger, and it doesn't feel like I'm wearing a ring. Alright, because I'm not. Yesterday I had a weird dream that's now been taking my creative side of my brain. Oh. A dream, you say? To shreds, you say? What about his wife? To shreds, you say? Bad news, everybody. Meloscope. Probably the wackiest idea that has entered my brain ever. What's bad news? Oh, no, I'm just quoting Futurama. Pretty much every episode starts with, what's his name? Professor Farnsworth saying, "Good news, everybody," or "Bad news, everybody." And in one of the first episodes, he's like, he gets a call. Oh, what happened to him? To shreds, you say? And his wife? To shreds, you say? The subathon. I know, I gotta do that. So my brain last night decided to plant the idea for a FNAF-themed Kamen Rider. Meh. FNAF is already overrated, and Kamen Rider is even worse. I feel like FNAF, honestly, after like FNAF 2 or 3, it's just kind of gonna become one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, they come out with a new Call of Duty. Only not on that level of sales. Like, if you're really into FAF, you're gonna be really into stuff. But if you're not, it's just gonna be like, oh, that group. I'm gonna make the subathon and the giveaway episode stream the same one. That's my plan right now. My other plan is to start uploading episodes, streams, right after I do them. To YouTube, so that way I don't fall behind as much. There's all this extra space for this last one. But it was bound to happen. Couldn't help it. And now we gotta cut them out. But let's hear this FNAF idea. They'll tell a more cohesive story than FNAF 1. I mean, FNAF 1 wasn't supposed to be telling a cohesive story. The point of it was supposed to be that you're piecing the story together yourself. That was like the whole point of FNAF 1, is you didn't really know what was going on. I'm pretty sure Scott Cawthon literally said that too. And if he didn't literally say it, he made it pretty obvious with the way he started treating future games with, I want people to figure this out, otherwise this thing won't happen. I think that was a dumb decision where he's like, I'll open the box. Nobody figured out my thing, so I'm not going to open up the box. That'd be like Oda. That'd be like if Oda said, oh, I know what the One Piece is, but I'm only going to show you the One Piece if one person figures out what the One Piece is. It's like, huh? Don't dick us around like that. I do like how Oda has said multiple, well, I don't know if he said it multiple times, but he said it at least once where there's probably one person out there who is smart enough to figure out what the One Piece actually is. I like two of the theories of what the One Piece is. One of the theories is that it's a pole, something to do with the shifting of the poles. Northern and southern poles. The son of a really will never open the stupid box. It's Gold D. Rogers' left nut. I know that there's a whole theory about right eyes being super important. Because every time we meet a character that has something to do with eyes, they show us the right eye. Like Zoro, he only has his right eye left. He lost his left eye. I know that some Zoro fanboys are so cringe. They're like, it's actually going to be that it turns out he's going to open up his left eye and it's going to be some super ultimate power like the Sharingan. Not literally the Sharingan, but like something like the Sharingan where it's an eye-based power. And it's like, I don't think that's going to be the case, but you have fun with that, Zoro fanboys. I know most of them have like started saying, oh, that's a meme. Because we've had Zoro without his eye for so long and he hasn't had like a moment where and if he was gonna have a moment where he's like, oh, I'm gonna finally activate my secret eye power I've been summoning, it would have been during Wano. So most of them say it as a meme now, but there are still some people online who are like, he's definitely gonna reveal some eye power. And those are gonna be the same people who still say stuff like, oh, Zutara was the real relationship, that should have been the relationship, yada yada yada. Even though it's been so many years since Avatar's ended, I will never ever get over the stupid Zutara people, because they don't shut up. Every time there's an Avatar thing that talks about Aang and Katara, they're always like, Zuko should have gotten with Katara. It's a better relationship. And it's like, they shared what, 5 total scenes together? Yeah, they were good friends by the end of the series, and she saved his life and he saved her life. But that it doesn't have to do with them caring about each other in that way. That has to do with them being good people. Are you saying people only do good things for people they care about? Like, hello? That also kind of invalidates part of Zuko and Katara's character arc. That Zuko realizes that everything the Fire Nation and his family have been doing is bad, and it invalidates Katara's character arc of like, I need to forgive people who have done bad things, because not all bad, just because you do bad things doesn't mean you are a bad person. That kind of invalidates it to just, oh, they only stopped hating each other because they love each other. And it's like, oh, God, you're so lusty. Get over yourself. Apparently the final Tales for the Pizzaplex book reveals what FNAF 4 happened? Or do you mean what happened in FNAF 4? I haven't read it yet, so I can't say for certain. Platonic relationships? Bah, what's that? Yeah, I think I don't think Oda's gonna go that far. I think he just wanted to get rid of Zoro's I. Because I think he just thought it would be a cool idea if Zoro was just one-eyed from now on. I legitimately think that all Oda cares about is like, what would be a cool or fun idea? And then he does that. I mean, he does tackle themes, like pretty deep and heavy themes, and he has a good story and world building, but I think overall he cares about what's cool. He's not, I don't think he's going to use that eye to mean anything or do anything with it. It's just for character design, 100%. Like I said, if it was going to be something, why has it taken 10 years for it to be something? And why is it when he needed a big power-up in Wano against a king, instead of it being connected to his eye, it had nothing to do with his eye? It had more to do with him, like, his soul, I guess? Or give Nami more titty. Yeah, that was a weird thing that he did. I mean, I guess you could say she was still growing. That's why she got more titty and Nico Robin didn't really. I know some people, speaking of Nico Robin and Nami, I know some people really don't like how he lightened up Nico Robin's skin color. And some people say it's like a form of whitewashing. But Oda has said before that like he considers Nico Robin to be Russian. And so really you could just say that she had a really deep tan from living in the desert for such a long time in Alabasta with Crocodile. And during her 2-year time skip, she just didn't spend that much time in the sun, so her skin reverted to its more lighter natural color. That one I can kind of understand being like, I don't know how I feel about that one. Big titty thing is clearly just Oda being like, I like big titties and I cannot lie. Other brothers can't deny. And when I draw the titties. I don't know where to go with that one. But I do have to say, I'm glad he has started drawing less female characters as just big boobies. I mean, he doesn't do it very often. There's still, most of them are still basically the same body type. But he has gotten better with it. And I'm not talking about the character of Big Mom, but like some of her children do not look like that, which is great. Actually, I'd say most of her children do not look like that. The only one I can think of is Pudding. And then I guess there's Smoothie kind of does too, but not really. She's more muscular. Plows the spirits of people who died related to the pizzeria possesses an exoskeleton. And they turn into monsters based on specific versions of the animatronics. One exoskeleton that is possessed by a Kamen Rider in order to free these spirits and stop them from killing others. I feel like everything was fine up until you were like, has to become Kamen Rider. Like, Otis confirmed he has the ending of One Piece written and stored in a safe, just in case anything happens to him. No, I know he's confirmed that. I'm not saying that he doesn't have things planned. I'm saying I don't think he's like, I don't know how to word this. I think what I'm trying to say is he doesn't think in terms of like, I have this big narrative. I have to tell this big, amazing narrative. It's just, I want to do cool things. And then I have these important ideas on this. Like, I want to cool things. That's his main idea, or his main motivation. But also I have this important narrative here that I'll deal with it when I want to deal with it. Is basically how I think. But rubber monster though? Why you need rubber monster? I mean, the tan idea makes sense because Robin was sent to a cold remote area where there's less sun. True. I'm sure what happens to Miura Kentaro helped make him that decision. Oh, who's Miura Kentaro? Please tell me about that history. Is he a mangaka who died before his series finished? Because I know Hunter x Hunter's mangaka has also said the same thing. Like, I have the whole thing planned, and I've told it to my wife, who wrote Sailor Moon. So if I ever die, she will she can finish it for me. The author of Berserk. Oh, that sucks, because I was thinking about maybe I want to read Berserk next. I don't think One Piece is almost finished because there's supposed to be another time skip. Wait, what? To be honest, not the. I don't think there's gonna be another time skip. I really don't. Because what is there left to do, right? Become an Emperor of the Sea, done that. Fight Shanks, he's getting close to doing that. We met Vegapunk, which has been hinted at a lot. Defeat an admiral, which he's getting close to doing. Fighting the 5 Elder Stars, which he might do soon. Fighting Emu, and then finding out what the One Piece is. There aren't that many things left to do, so I don't see a need for a time skip for him to be able to do, for Luffy to do that stuff. I mean, his editorial staff and assistants are finishing it for him. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. It's still being finished. That's good. He left enough notes for it, apparently. Elbaf and finishing Usopp's goddamn arc is left. I mean, we know where. I think Oda's leading us towards going to Elbaf soon, because literally, what's his name? Big tongue guy. Big brain tongue guy. Vegapunk. Literally said, like, hey, this is pointing towards Elbaf. And they were both like, Elbaf? The island that they both kind of wanted to go to for a long time. It kind of sucks that Frankie and Brooke have both kind of been forgotten by Oda, to be honest. Like, Frankie should be having a big moment right now on Egghead Island. And he's just in the background. The exoskeleton also has to kill the Funtime animatronics because of bias. They are the main villains for the story. Sibs! Sib, are you raiding us? Are you raiding the Dragon's Den? Everyone, defend the Dragon's Den with your emotes. Quick, defend it. Send out your emotes as a wall to defend us from the raiders to break into our emote vault. Brother! It's the only way to create all blue. Wait, what is? A lot of people think Straw Hats will bring down the red line. That was one of the theories that came out about 5 years ago, which is solid. I'm not trying to say it's not. Another theory is that there will be a huge pole shift where the entire planet will flip on its axis, changing the way the waters work, and that'll create all blue. There's another theory. I forget the other one. Oh, then there's one that's really interesting. What is it? That the ocean was used by the ancient kingdom, the one we don't know about. It was used as a form of data saving. And all the history of the world is in that. And the 5 Elder Stars / Emu. Emu is the AI created from the data saved in the ocean. Because we know that liquid state drives could save several terabytes, and there's a whole ocean. So it has a bunch of technology, and Emu is trying to protect the human race. Or just the world from advancing too far and killing each other. So he's been trying to keep all that technology down. And then another theory is that the original 20 kingdoms who who worked together to bring down the Forgotten Kingdom were actually pirate crews that all came together, and Emu is a pirate. These are some of the bigger theories. Don't worry, because the other bias, the Nightmare animatronics, will also be very important. Okay, so we got all our pieces here. And then we gotta make the poly pout from scrap fabric. Which one should we just make it from? I don't think it's gonna matter. Let me just look through the instructions real quick to see where the poly pouch comes into play. Not there. Other applique options. So the chin, Lapras plush. So the head, so the face. Attach the belly. Seeing where the... this is where we... So it's just a pouch we need to... Got it. Got it. How many pieces do we make? Okay, so the 2 of them. And we sew them together. Transfer the opening for the filling. Make tube. Thread the hand sewing needle and stitch the opening closed with a whip stitch or back stitch. I don't know what those are. Into the neck of the body piece. Stuff the rest of the body with stuffing. It's to keep the neck up. That's what this is. Okay. So yeah, it doesn't matter what fabric we use. And since we have a lot of the blue fabric, we'll just use more of the blue fabric. Yeah, this is the part I'm most... Can you actually see this? Yeah, you can. So this is the part I'm a little nervous on. So what I need to do is get some paper, trace the applique, right? Or trace these. Then your fusible web, which we have. Trace the face and body templates. Use the bumpy adhesive side of the fusible web into the applique fabric falling. I'm worried about doing this part. I'm a little scared, to be honest. Yuki. Okay, have fun lurking, Yuki. Sorry to raid and run, but I hope you have a great stream. Don't worry about it, Sibs. Have a fun time doing whatever you need to do. I think the most drug-induced theory I've heard is that Crocodile's Luffy's mom. That one... Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people like that one because I think they find it funny, but I also agree. I think half of that theory is probably correct. The other half is a bit too like, oh, it's 100% true. And it's like, no, it's not. There's like barely any evidence that might pertain to that, but I don't think so. And I'll explain the parts that I do agree with and the parts I don't in just a sec. All right, let's okay, let's I don't know, where are we gonna put this? Guess it doesn't matter, so we'll just, it's off screen what I'm doing, but don't worry. Not that you would be worried. I know this is off screen, but I don't want to move too much stuff around on my table to cut this. Just be patient with me, chat. I beg you. Let's see. Nightmare Marionette was way too cool of a design not to use. Hi, CC Bob. How you doing? It's such a cool project. I'll be lurking. Have fun with the lurk, CC Bob. Enjoy your treasure hoard. Doing any of their 3 fun hands, baby. Who's the leader? Freddy and Foxy were the ones that do the grunt work. Why would Freddy and Foxy be doing grunt work? Freddy is literally the face of Freddy's Fazbear's. That doesn't make it. That'd be like having Superman do all the grunt work. Or Batman. But anyways, Alpha, back to the theory that Crocodile's Luffy's mom. Okay, so half of that theory I get. Okay, the theory, it's actually 2 theories. The first theory is that Crocodile used to be a woman. And that theory actually kind of holds some water. Because we don't know Crocodile's backstory at all. His origin. And there's a part where when we meet Ivan in Impel Down, Ivankov, and what's his name? And they're with Crocodile, and Crocodile's like, I'm not gonna join with you. And Ivankov says, yes, you will, because I have dirt on you that you don't want anybody to know. And the only dirt since there has been no clues, the only dirt you can take away is that it has something to do with Ivankov's devil fruit, which is the hormone fruit. And he has shown that he can actually force people, willingly or unwillingly, to sexually transition from one gender to the other, from male to female. And so the only logical blackmail he would have is that at some point he did that to Crocodile, and Crocodile doesn't want people to know. So the theory that Crocodile was a woman at one point makes a lot of sense. It holds a lot of water. In the second one, the second part of that theory is that he's Crocodile's mom is just people grasping at straws and coming up with a fun theory, and then some other dumber people being like, oh, it's true. Some guy on the internet said it, therefore it's true. And I like that theory, so therefore it's true, which is, typical internet stupidity. And that part of the theory says that based on an SBS, when somebody asked who is Luffy's mom, they said a loud, abrasive woman. I think I forget exactly what Oda said about who Luffy's mom is, but he made it clear it wasn't just. He made it clear it wasn't just some normal woman. And in doing so, people are like, oh, Crocodile used to be one. Crocodile's loud and abrasive and a strong person. Crocodile's Luffy's mom. That's like as far as they get. There's not really any logic. Realistically, though, Luffy's mom is probably what's his name? Was when he was referring to Luffy's mom, he was probably referring to Dodon, who he shows us in the flashback later on. The flashback with Sabo and Ace. That was probably what he meant when he said that's Luffy's mom. Because for all intents and purposes, she kind of was. She did raise them. She raised them more than Garp did, at least. So I think the first half of the theory holds water, the second half does not. Personally, I think Luffy's mom is a celestial dragon. I don't think so. I don't think so. 2 reasons. 1, Garp hates the celestial dragons. 2, Dragon hates the celestial dragons. I don't think they would have... I can't think of any way where Dragon or Garp would have any interaction with the celestial dragons that would end up with Garp being allowed to just take Luffy away also. If his mom was a celestial dragon, he would have been raised in Marijois. So it just doesn't make any sense. God, I hope I didn't put this too straight. Looks like I did. Fuck. Oh well, it's probably gonna be fine. Insisting basically is the main animatronic and in general is the leader. In general or in sister location? Because I don't remember her being the leader in the first 2 ones. So Baby's personality is more manipulative and controlling than Funtime Freddy and Foxy. Yeah, but Funtime Freddy seems more like a leader than a follower. So it still doesn't make sense for the and Foxy seems more like a I do whatever I want. More like a Joker personality, I guess I could say. Personally, Luffy's mom. Doflamingo is a celestial dragon, so by your logic, he shouldn't be a pirate. That's a little bit of a different situation, though. Because he was a celestial dragon because he was born as a celestial dragon, and his parents decided we didn't want to be celestial dragons anymore. And so the celestial dragons kicked him out. We know that the only pirate we actually do know someone else is related to the celestial dragons, and it's Shanks. Shanks is a celestial dragon. Well, his dad is. Or I can't remember. They alluded to in film. I haven't watched Film Red, but I know a lot about it. They alluded to in Film Red that he has ties to the celestial dragons, and then we met his dad in one of the recent chapters. I don't think Luffy's also a celestial dragon. Plus, like I said, Garp and Dragon they hate the celestial dragons. Straight up, they do not like them as people. If they, how would there be celestial dragons if they? I just don't get the logic. Actually, let's use the big ones and cut around it first. Whenever he's very psychotic, unhinged, and enjoys playing with his victims, he's not really a leader. I don't know. Seemed like he was in the games I played. Who knows? I mean, just because you're psychotic and you like messing with your victims doesn't mean you're not a leader. Keep doing it outside the camera. Oh, okay. Also, the Joker's a leader. What is the reason Garp and Dragon hate those celestial dragons is because they did something to Luffy's mom? Something that forced Garp to hide Luffy. That's a stretch though. You don't have any evidence to back that up. What if they just hate the celestial dragons? Because the celestial dragons are literally the worst people on Earth. Like, we know they're the worst. I mean, like, it's not, nobody has to, like, pretend, like, oh, they're good people. No. All but one celestial dragon we have ever met has been a terrible person. And the one good one we have met has died. So I'm pretty sure they just hate celestial dragons because they're the celestial dragons. I mean, remember, they're like, first of all, they're the most inbred group on the planet. Second, they literally wear fish bowls so they don't have to breathe the same air as anybody else. Yeah, this part I'm still worried. Okay, so I have my fusible web. I'm not ready to do this yet. And so we've done all the fabric cutting. So we'll try to do this part, which is this part, next Monday. I think we're gonna stop with this for now, and we're gonna take a break. And I'm gonna decide what I do after the break. I might play Satisfactory. We might do something else. We'll see. We'll see. But be right back. Barry Smoke here to talk about fire that instantly heats, cooks, combusts, and destroys. Fire is no ordinary heater. With its all-powerful oxygen absorption, fire heats up the coldest of areas. Uncooked meat can cause major health problems, but fire ends that problem like nobody's business. Plus, fire's heating power is so strong, it even works outside! Now you can stay warm outside using twigs and sticks out in nature. Fire is perfect for chefs, campers, and scientists. Fire is super powerful, and once it rages, it doesn't stop. And for emergency heating, fire starts up instantly, even in the coldest of climates. Fire is awesome, but remember to follow fire safety guidelines or you could be in major bind. If you order fire in the next 30 milliseconds, we'll send not 1, not 2, but 10 fires straight to your house with a free can of gasoline on top. Fire. Stay. Talk about fire that instantly heats, cooks, combusts, and destroys. Do you feel tired, confused, or dizzy? Have you ever felt like you just can't go on because of massive headaches? Then try water! Water is the newest soft drink on the market. It's refreshing and delicious, all while containing 0 sugar, 0 corn syrup, and 0 calories. Water will give you the strength to complete the toughest of tasks on the hottest of days. Water can even be used for cleaning yourself and your clothes. An overexposure to water can lead to flooding, massive downpours, tsunamis, whirlpools, and even drowning. Gnarly, dudes. If this happens to you, call 911 and some bros will be there in a flash. If you're planning to use water without an experienced physician around, please make sure you bring along someone who is CPR certified. Bye, Alpha. I hope you have a good day. We'll see you again on Magical Monday, hopefully. I like having these debates with you. Sorry if it seemed like I was trying to be like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. That was not my intent. I was just trying to point out that, like, it doesn't make sense to me. There's no reason for Goofy to be a celestial drink. All right, I'm gonna eat this bagel I made during the break real quick while we just chat about life and things, and we decide what we wanna play next. Now that we finished the next big step of our making of the Lapras. I should put those parts away before my cats decide to be little gremlins start attacking everything. There we go. Now it's put away. Let's eat this. It's hot. I put it in the microwave for too long. What I did is I just got some store-bought meat. Maybe I gotta let it cool down. I don't want it to cool. I'm hungry. God damn it, it's too hot. Okay, we have to let it cool then. Top is still a bit warm. Once the top cools down, we'll flip it over. I want to play Graveyardkeeper, but I also want to play some Satisfactory. I haven't touched that game in a hot minute. At least not on stream. I've been playing it off stream a lot. So if we just see. Oh, I just remembered I got a BRB. All right, we're back. We're back. What was I? I think I'm gonna. Oh, it's blocking the bagel. I think I'm just gonna boot up my current. No, I don't know. Chat, what do you want to do? Current file. Do we want to do something random here? I'll do a vote. Do what people want to do. Make a poll. Nope, I misspelled that word. Maybe I won't do the offline file. You know what? Here are the 3 games I'm feeling like playing. Let the chat decide. All right, there's a poll in place, so go check the poll out while I pull this bagel down. It's still kind of warm. So yeah, I want to know what game you guys want me to play. And for every person who votes, I will consider gifting some subs. So if you want some free subs to go out. And Fox News Baby replaces him with the Laura, who is the final Funheim animatronic. That's not. In what? What's Enrard? This bagel is so good. I am so lucky that I'm able to eat a bagel this tasty. And it's not even hard for me to make it. You just buy some bagels at your grocery store, some ham and turkey, and you're done. and just go home. Slap it all together, put it in the microwave. God, I'm so lucky. Itadakimasu. Itadakimasu basically means let's eat, right? Like it's supposed to be a short prayer for like thank you for this food, but I don't know. Enter is the four main fun training animatronics combined together into a weird exoskeleton mess. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Is that a thing from your story or from Five Nights at Freddy's? I don't really know what it means. I just know it's said before eating. Yuki, you're supposed to be our resident weeaboo. Come on now. What is this? Don't you know the Japanese? This is good. That's for FNAF, but it's gonna be the final boss for my story as well. Okay. Alright, once I finish this bagel, we'll check the poll. Check the polls to see who will be the next president of Bagel Town. I didn't think Ennard was a joke on the name Innards, but I'm sure I've heard another person with the name Ennard before. Alright, so what are the polls? What are the polls saying? Looks like people want us to play some more Graveyardkeeper. Alright, we'll play some more Graveyardkeeper. I wanted to zone out in Satisfactory, but this is fine. And since I said I'd give away some subs, let's do that. Gotta stay true to my word, even when I lie. Alright, where's the gift a sub button? There we go. Can you... Holy F, it's lagging. We'll get 5. Alright, let's see who gets 5 gift subs from them.
Temporary Dragon Lord application.
Alright, because you guys voted, we have gifted gift sub to the... Wait, actually, we gotta do the voices. We gotta do the voice. We gotta do the voice changer. Always do the voice changer.
Because you guys have gifted. I just fixed my camera. Because you have voted, we have 5 gifted subs to the Butterman 23. Hi, Heathen Guy. Catalo _Pat08. Miramac, and coding with Scott. Congratulations to becoming Dragon Lords and Dragon Ladies. Your powers shall increase the strength of the Dragon's Den tenfold. We thank you very much for your patronage.
So yeah, all because you guys voted. They got those 5 gift subs. And it looks like we're gonna Banshee. Who did that? Who did that? Was it no? Yuki! What the heck? Main writer doesn't know why the Fun Times also want to kill the monsters, but instead of letting the souls free, they steal it for a mysterious reason. Huh? Stealing's wrong though. I want to play Satisfactory, but everybody voted Gravekeeper, so we have to play Gravekeeper because that's the rules of the Dragon's Den. No, more. He's nullified. No, how could you? But also on another note, Yuki, can you change the game title, please? I'd very much appreciate it. I gotta not. Thank you. I wonder what would happen if you just said set Graveyardkeeper. Would it just change the title or would it change the game? Aha, there we go. Got my glasses on, they're all cleaned up. Ready to keep some graveyards. Oh, the answer is it does nothing. It would in fact do nothing. I keep bending over, it's because my sock. Your sock, have you ever had your sock just like move a weird, like shift a weird way? I think we just got a body. It's not a command. I mean, of course it's not a command. Because I did not command. Alright, so we have a body. We gotta go body up. Get bodied. What are we doing with these bodies again? Wait, did he not drop off a body before we got off? How close are these to being done? How much money do we have? 20? Let's see, what were our goals again? We can go build the inn, but I don't want to do that till we got more stuff set up. The acid and the restoration tool. We want to get the bloody nails from the dungeon. Not sure how to do that yet. Oh, it's a female day. It should be the day to talk to what's her name? Wait, is there something? Right, we need to get the necklace back, so that's going to be a while. Is there anything here we haven't studied yet? No. We haven't studied iron ingots yet. Can we buy fertilizer from anybody? I'm actually going to go to the farmer and buy some seeds from him real quick. In the story, the Fun Times have a human form and their true animatronic form. Oh no, today is the day to talk to that guy. Talk to him later. I don't really care much for the Inquisitor. Water. Delicious, delicious water. Hello? Farmer, where are you? How many days is a farmer here? Is it only midday? God, he's such a lazy farmer. He's not up in the morning. He was saying shit about my profession, but then he's like, oh, farming. But he's not even ready to sell me his wares. Come on, what is this bullshit? I played Farming Simulator for 12 seconds. I know what's going on. Oh, right, I can fix the fences. I don't want to do that real quick. Because these nasty-ass fences are bugging me. Let's see. Piece of stone, plank, nails. Piece of stone, plank, nail. I'll read your comment once I finish this, because my brain needs to... Oh, we were also making those, right. Piece of stone, plank, nails. Piece of stone, plank, nail. Do I have enough planks? I need 2 more planks. And now I need pieces of stone. What was the next thing I needed to make? Stone fence 2. Destroy the fences, I say. They separate you from the invaders. I mean, friends. Now, if Yuki says so. How many fences do we want? 2. 1, 2, 4 fences. Wow, looks much nicer. And it made it go up by 10. That's nice. We could build stone fences too. Ooh. No. I will remember that. Which I'm assuming will bring it up 10 more. Okay, I think we said we wanted 4. 4 stone fence 2. That's a weird phrase that I just said. We need more piece of stone, so we're waiting for our zomboys to get that finished, you know? A body. Wow. Just in time for me to start feeling stuff. We got a fresh one. 2 3 3s. Not sure what I want to do with these. Do I want to sell them for parts? We want to make well, we can't make zombies out of them right now, so probably better to take the parts. Well, one of these actually might be better than the current one we have, so let's... The blood. That. And we'll put you back here to keep you safe for now. Let's check our body waddy. This body's kind of trash. So if we replace him with this, that'll up our points a lot. It was also kind of trash. So I guess we can save both those. They're actually pretty good. They got the blood and stuff. Blood and fat. Replacing 2 of our lower tier bodies. And let's go dig out the low guys. We'll get 2 exhume permissions. This guy. This guy. So let's take this off first. And let's put that one away. And one. And we'll put that one away. We can make better ones. Let's dig these guys out. I don't care how good quality you are, because we're just gonna see if there are any body parts I can take out of you. Nah. Wonder what happens if we drop him to 0. You trying to invade my grave? My grave site? Just know I know Zagger the Foo. Sushi. Ooh, sushi. I like sushi. Especially my kitty. She's the best sushi. She's a little meow sushi. Oh, it's a little goblin. That reminds me, I gotta put your collar back on because you took it off. We'll be right back. I gotta put his collar. Who's a good goblin? Oh, look at the goblin. Such a good. Have you? Thanks for being. Sorry, I didn't mean to flop you on your back like that. He's like, God, if you're gonna move me. Exactly. It's our grave now. Hold up, hold up. You're trying to steal my graveyard from me? That's it. Yuki, I'm gonna have to send you to Rune Prison. I like how it says 3 of 4 bodies and 2 of them aren't even in here. Or 3 of 7. I think that's just a technical error. Or it's just saying bodies that exist. Which still, I think, is an error. Only give 2. I actually want to make it up to 6. So let's just destroy these. Okay, so how many fences do I want to make? And I'll make a head, but first we'll make fences. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we want to make 6. What do we need to make 6? Do we get more stone? We've not gotten more stone yet. That'll give 3, that'll give 4. Make 6 of these. We need 6 and 6. So first let's make 2 more of the polished stone. And we'll do that tomorrow. For now, I'm gonna set my... Let's go check our zombies. We'll leave you to do the port still. I think I need better zombies. Let's sleep. You know what, Yuki? If you're gonna steal my grave, I'm gonna have to steal your soul. And sell it to the lowest bidder. And the lowest bidder would be... bidders. Is the follow me button? No, okay, it wasn't frozen. I like how I tell you to follow me on Twitter, but I'm never on Twitter, so it's like, what's the point? The point is to make me feel better, god damn it. Alright, we're just gonna take your parts and burn you. Meat is very valuable. And we found out recently fat is actually pretty valuable too. The rest of the stuff, I'm not sure what it gives. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not sure its value is what I meant to say. Because we know what it gives. Okay, you're gonna be left out. Alright, time to make our polished stone, our 2 polished stones. And then to make our 6 gravestone 2, we need more pieces of stone, which we can get. It should only give us how much? 8. Oh, enough. And now we need to get ready for our sermon. put that away for now. Let's go put all the other stuff away. Twitter. Cringe. I like how it shows the Twitter symbol when it's not even Twitter anymore. It's X. And that's because I don't want to try and get a new animation for it. In other words, because I'm lazy. Mwah. Ah, ah, ah. Never saw that coming, did you, chat? No. Didn't. Oh, yeah. Omega, yeah. Not a bird anymore, now it's a letter. Or were birds always letters? Why do you think we used carrier pigeons to send letters? Because they were letters. They understand the ways of the letters. Yes, praise my prayer. Big brain. Well, how come it's only 6 now? Used to be 7. Getting scamossed. You're on to something. Oh, we don't even see them. Oh, it is still 7. Okay. I like how I spent those 2 exhume permissions and we're still making more money. I'm gonna start saving up my faith. We can research everything I have. I want to sleep. We're out of the energy. And I think a body's gonna get dropped off soon. The donkey tends to drop off bodies pretty regularly when you have a bunch of carrots. I'm gonna shoot an Oppenheimer tonight. I'm up and excited for that. Let's go make the rest of these. Oh, I could have made the rest of these before we did the thing. Oh well. Good for you. What? Oh, because I'm gonna see Oppenheimer. Hope you enjoy it. Did you see it? If you did, let me know what you think. Oppenheimer. I saw Barbie. I didn't see Oppenheimer. I am legally required to call it that. And by legally, I mean mentally, because I have Dane Vermage. Did I make one more than I needed to? That's okay. No, there's one down here. My grave is pretty good now. We'll do that after we make the heads. Better stone heads. So 1, 2. I'll make 2 stone heads. Alright, can I cut these down? Read. The area is closed due to cultist activity. Please address any concerns to the Inquisitor. Oh. Well, now I actually have a reason to talk to the Inquisitor. I just need the trade license soon. I'll have all that stuff. Baby, What am I seeing? Oppenheimer. Who doesn't want to see big man make boom? I'm seeing what clearly? Wait, what? I'm confused. Baby's human design is a girl, her late 20s, with long black hair, and is usually dressed in a very formal dress. A formal dress? That's... How do we know we can trust the formality? And we need to make 3 of those. So... Thankfully I made a bunch of these. Will this be enough? And then what do I need for... Oh wait, what is it not? Oh, it is enough. Oh, this is for 1 though. Let's set... First I need for 3. I don't think I need 3. I need 2. So 6 and 4. What is that? Complex iron parts? So 4 complex iron parts. I don't have enough resources for this. All right, I need the stone. All right, let's sleep. Ooh, Oppenheimer. Did you see it yet, by the way, Doran? I know you and the group were trying to get it together, a day together to see it, but I also know a lot of stuff happened. So what happened? We're talking Oppenheimer in some way or another. The big boom bomb movie. This is where I'm gonna learn to take in my heritage as an American. America. I should study that. As an American. Yeah. Not like I also have German heritage or anything. No, no, no. Just American heritage. And I also have Japanese heritage. But America. America. It's very dialogue heavy. Oh, I'm not surprised. Christopher Nolan movies tend to be dialogue heavy. But not in a bad way. And when it's a 3-hour biopic by Christopher Nolan, if you don't expect it to be the dialogue heavy, and you just aren't thinking. No offense, but it's kind of true. Oh, for sure, it was definitely good dialogue. Okay, we got our carved stone. Now let's make our stone heads. Our stone cross. Gonna be just not enough. Bah! Do we have any beets in here? Curses! It was good dialogue and well placed enough where it was engaging the whole time. Good to know. I'm just curious if there's nothing else like it. Yeah, I guess we'll just sleep. Fine, it's fine. Fine. Zaggard, even Albert didn't doze off. Yeah, but I'm not surprised because Albert actually wanted to see that film. He doesn't usually doze off if it's a film he's actually interested in beforehand. Not saying he's never dozed off before them, but He doesn't usually. But that is still a good sign. That does make me a little more excited to watch it. Yeah, that's why I can't Valo tonight. Sucks to suck, but I also, you know, it's okay. I got other stuff I gotta work on before it gets too late. Reminds me, since we finished using this as a camera, I gotta charge it. The reason I wasn't charging it earlier is because while I'm using it as a camera and it's charging, it gets super hot. So I like to let it cool down for a couple minutes first. Like, it gets really hot. Like, if you've ever had a phone get really hot, it's that. Pretty much everybody understands that feeling. All right, we have some text we can... And I want to get Distillate 2. Oh, I didn't know I forgot I got Church Bench 2. Okay, so we got to do that. What do these do? Incense burners. Okay, I'll look at that later. These are graveyard enhancements that I'll look at later. Organization. Probably make desk 2 eventually. Paper press will be... I don't know what the point of those are. Can we just ring the doorbell? Well, like I said, and this does make me more excited to watch it. Kinda sucks that the zombie farm doesn't create crop waste. Because to upgrade the zombie farm, you need fertilizer. To make fertilizer, you need crop waste. Maybe I'll make some of this wheat into bread. Okay, we'll have that. Put the excess stone in here. Anything else I want to put away? No. Let's have this cook this for a while. We'll make this wheat into flour. And we should make a chest for research materials, maybe? I don't know. Anything we want to research so we can get more blue points. And we want to put these heads. This grass bugs me. Oh, we have a body to take pieces out of. Late teens. A man in his late teens. That's not a man, that is a child, good sir. with wild brown hair and has stitches in the front of his head. He usually wears pajamas or sleepwear. So Fun Times Freddy's a teenager now? Interesting. That is definitely a child. I know legally 18 and 19 counts as an adult, but I would not. I don't count anyone under the age of 21 as a real adult. I don't hesitate to call guys in their early 20s as a man. Agreed. I say you're not a full adult until you're 25. I almost said 15, but I meant to say 25. And I say that for two reasons. One, you haven't really lived life enough to really understand what it's like to be an adult yet. And two, I'm just checking something. Two, your brain is literally not developed enough yet. That's not me trying to bash on anybody. That's just actually fact. Your brain does not finish developing until the age of 25. But anyways, continue. He's in his late teens. I gotta put that away. Oh, you know where I'll start putting research materials? In the same place I'm putting this chest. We're not using it much for anything else. Let's go make... How many billets do we want to make? 32, right? 8, 16... 32. Body at this time? Okay. Let's see how good this body is. Not good at all. So you're going in the funeral pyre. Actually, we don't have enough funeral pyres for you yet. But we'll gladly take your resources. We need these for science, among other things. You know, like not science. Everybody loves that good old not science. I like how I have all these bodies just rotting out here. Just slowly becoming more and more disgusting. Ruining this dang country. This country was founded on beautiful bodies, not disgusting ones. Yeah, that should be enough billets. That's a foxy in their late 20s, and the left side of their body is feminine along with wearing clown makeup, while the right side is male. Same for their clothes, though they're usually two different pieces of clothing. They stick together to make it look like that. Why? Is it because there's been the male version, the female version of Foxy? A little weird to me, but okay. We can just see them decaying in real time. Yeah, at least it makes some sense. And it's not just because. Whatever the reason for something is just because. That pisses me off more than anything. Fuck, I wanted to burn them all at the same time. Hey, we got our stuff. Dang it. No fair. You changed the outcome by measuring it. Alright, I was gonna get my beets that are cooking. Really? All I got was 4 beets? Okay, well that'll be enough to... use these 8 billets to make... another funeral pyre. We can burn this body as well. Oh, leg. I'm legging. Gotta love how they burn even in the rain. Magic. Let's go sleep. Use up some energy real quick. And now we'll sleep. This is location help wanted. They call them a she, but in UCN they call them a him, and has a male voice. You mean it? Because it's a literal thing. It is not a person. I mean, I'm not wrong. It's literally an animatronic. Animatronics aren't people. They don't have souls. It's all a lie. It's to make you sympathize with them. It's to make you think that the animatronics have souls. So when they come for you in the night, you don't fight back. But we need to murderize them with the power of Nicolas Cage. Nope, those are fake souls, not real souls. Alternative souls. I definitely want more beet. Seeds. I gotta beat my seeds. Wait, hold up. That came out wrong. I'm gonna make flour again. Right. Get more water. Beat them till they're sorry. Exactly. There we go. Like I said, Foxy has changed of heart and changed of sides and becomes Kamen Rider. I don't get the... Honestly, you had me up until it become Kamen Rider. Like, I didn't need the character to become Kamen Rider. Let's make that much. Yeah. We'll use it all. Okay, we'll use most of it. It's Toko. What did you expect? No, I know he told me, but I'm still just voicing my feelings on the matter. Is there a use for salt yet? The suits, though? That's not a reason. That'd be like if I said, oh, I want to make a Pokemon game, but I want to make it Avatar: The Last Airbender because I like the outfits in Avatar: The Last Airbender. Or, if I said I want it to be Cyberpunk, but then I'm going to add the aliens from Mass Effect because I like the aliens from Mass Effect. Oh, I gotta stretch. Feels better. Get what I'm saying? Like, sure, suits look cool, but that's not a reason to make that into a story just because you want the suits. It would make more sense to just make this a Five Nights at Freddy's fanfic at this point. Yeah, we made a lot of dough. And we're gonna bake it all into bread. There's not another use for dough, is there? Oh, I can make pasta. That gives 60 energy. This gives 15. We should go buy some cheese. Actually, can I make cheese? No, I'd probably need a cheese press. Haven't found a use for salt yet, which is annoying. But the rider and monster suits. Again, not a reason. If that's really the only reason you want to do it, I can't stop you from imagining this, but I can tell you that it probably won't work out for you in the long run. How much meat do we have? Only 4? Did I not? Huh. Guess I didn't collect the meat from those other guys. So we want to buy some cheese later. Let's go get that one zombie. The porter zombie. And set him to mine with the other guy. So if we see him along the road. Where are you at, zombie? What? What do you mean, There, they'll both work on that now. What time is it? I have to get ready to leave before it gets too late. Okay, it's because our movie's at 8 and we gotta order and pick up food on the way there, so I can't stream past 7. It's not quite 6 yet, so that's good. 5:30? 5:37. Making good time. While we're waiting. What I need is to make another zombie, and place him in the log porter. And then we can move one of our zombies between the mine. No, I need to make 2 more zombies. Fun has not a part of the actual lore, but I'm gonna give more stuff for my story. That the main 3 funhouses are being possessed by Will Afton's children. Huh. Huh. I have to say that. Huh. Hi, Surrect. How you doing? Are you starving, son? I'm not starving. I'm Marvin. What's been going on, Surrect? How's it going over there on your side of the dragon world? Why do I always get the yawnies around this time of day? Like, I'm not even tired. I think I need emergency or something. Okay, let's go buy some cheese. No, wrong way. We're gonna sell this stuff. Go buy cheese. This should make us a few silvers. I'm about to start downloading the new Armored Core. I heard a lot of people are excited for Armored Core. What is Armored Core exactly? What kind of game is Armored Core? I see a lot of people arguing like, oh, Tears of the Kingdom is going to be the best game. At least it's not as bad as Armored Core or something like that. Weird argument. Mecha. Ah. One heck of a basement mech game. I do love big machines blowing stuff up. Old school from the PS1 days. Oh. I mean, Tears of the Kingdom, like I said, Tears of the Kingdom is good, but I don't think it's winning Game of the Year this year. There have been really good games this year. Like Baldur's Gate 3 is... A lot of people really like Baldur's Gate 3. I'm having fun with it so far. Make the ches so we can make some pasta. Now let's go beat seeds, beat seeds, beat seeds. Because beets are very useful right now. Let's see if we can get any pumpkin seeds too. Where's your... I think she wants silver pumpkins, right? Ooh, onion is something that I do want, though. I'm so close to unlocking tier 3 with him. Yeah, maybe I just unlocked it. No. Lotho's all the way down here, right? Yeah. We want silver star pumpkin. So why is everybody excited for this new Armored Core game? Is it just because it's a remake slash sequel to a really old game and there's a bunch of nostalgia around it? Or is there something in the trailer that makes people really excited? I kind of want to try it just so I can see if people's bitching about it is valid or not, you know? Let's grow some pumpkins. And now onions. I remember there was a reason I wanted onions. And then we'll put the rest of our seeds. Oh no, I don't have any other seeds. Okay. Made by FromSoft, that's all I know. Oh, is it? It'll probably be pretty good then. One can assume. Based on their track record. Wait, what are cabbages even for? When I'm afraid why he stitches in his head. Foxy possessed by the older brother. There's 50 carrots for you. Give me some bodies. Now you do that, I'm gonna go cook some food. Look at that pasta. How do I make burgers again? It bugs me that doesn't show me how to make burgers. Like, it doesn't show me the recipe here. They're not Souls games. Doesn't mean that I mean, the developers who make them are still good developers. So, just because it's not a Souls game doesn't mean it's not going to be a good game. It's made from FromSoft. FromSoft is making that. Can't wait to die to a minion mech 110 times. True. And if you only like FromSoft from their Souls games, then you're not really a FromSoft fan, are you? Which I never said you are. You said you never said you said you were, but you know. Okay, let's see. Is there anything? All right, we want to make the next type of tables or benches. The wooden planks, silk. How the heck do I get silk? Silk is acquired from the merchant. Damn. So we can only purchase it from the merchant? So now. Okay, so it looks like I need it for. I need to buy it from the merchant. My D&D group is being so awesome to me. They're letting me. They're actually asking for a specific day off. I'm so happy. I don't think they'll ever realize this, but they're making them happy because they're actually trying to plan without me being involved too much. I have to let them know that. I'm very thankful for that. Wait, isn't that today? Do I have to wait a little longer? I was just talking about Yuki saying he's gonna die a lot. Oh, that makes sense. I don't really know what else have they put out. I'm not interested in it because I don't usually play sci-fi games, especially mech games. I'm guessing since he's showing up now, I'll be able to do the sermon. Oh, right, I need to make statues. Not sure how to make those yet. We'll figure it out. I do want to get a new prayer going, but I want to build up my stuff as much as I can first. Long story short, the end of the FNAF 4, the crying child gets bitten in the head by Fredbear. Is there a way to skip this? No, there's not a way to skip it. Just gotta let it play through. Oh, if I spam left click. Good to know. That'll teach you. That'll learn you. Yeah, so spam left click. If you're ever playing this game and you want to get through that stuff. Okay, next. Pastas. We got some pasta. Is there a time of day that the donkey drops stuff off? Oh, right, we wanted to upgrade the fences. So let's make 2 carved stone pieces. Yeah. Make 2 carved stone pieces. How do I make that exactly? Oh, you need faith. Okay. And you need polished stone. And I know I need some complex iron parts. Which reminds me. Go get our faith real quick. Oops, it's not here. That's a marble quarry. Is there not a zombie ore quarry? How much faith did I need? It's gonna take 5 because I think it was 5. It's also gonna be the reason why he goes from a crying Fish to horrific psychopath because Dane Burmage. Not the Dane Burmage! How could you do this, Toko? Yuki! You were complicit in all this, weren't you? Alright, so we got our carved stone. That's our first time making carved stone. And then we need 12 complex iron parts and 24 polished stone. 12 complex iron parts. 12 complex iron parts. 12 complex iron parts. 12 complex iron parts. Whoa, cool with the accusations. No, I'm going to turn up the heat with the accusations. I'm going to accuse you of joining sides with the fire elementals. You've been betraying the ice elementals, haven't you? Haven't you? Don't deny it, I see it in your eyes. This son of a gun really did it.
Emotional damage.
Don't try to deny it. I saw you. I saw you talking with the leader's daughter. It could only mean one possible thing. You've betrayed us. And now, with the power of the lore master, I must write your story another chapter. So is this game a game where your grandpa effed you over and left you with a shitty place and a huge debt? No, that's Stardew Valley. Well, Stardew Valley, he doesn't leave you with a huge debt. No, this is a game where something happened while you were on the phone and crossing the street, and there was a car going by, and you hear a skirt sound, and then you woke up in another world, and you have to take care of this graveyard, and you gotta slowly figure out a way back home. Which is why Foxy eventually is, because they don't want to deal with one-hit psychos. But she's hot. Literally. I see. I must inform the Ice Elders. I see you're also a Stephen He enjoyer. I am a fan of Stephen He. I personally do not enjoy the term enjoyer. It bugs me. Quite a lot. Not for any other reason than because there was a guy who once said, hey, can you change the name of the Mythology Fan Discord to enjoyer instead of fan, because it's kind of a meme online right now. And it's like, I don't think that's enough of a reason. And I personally did not like that. That's it. That's the only reason. Average enjoyer fan versus average fan enjoyer. Yuki's breaking the walls. He's breaking down the barriers between our two groups. This is almost as powerful as the time that Pepsi came to brought cops and protesters together. My God, man. No way to make an ore quarry, is there? I guess I'll unlock that. Oh wait, I can... I can leave these on the table and leave one of the zombies to pick it up. Look at my genius. Currently downloading Baldur's Gate 3. The buffering will be real. Oh, he's in the walls. He's in the goddamn walls. I think the max you can get is 6. That's 2, 4, 5. Baldur's Gate 3 is fun so far. I played it in its early alpha. Like its giga early alpha. I'm gonna have him start porting stuff. Hi, Milkshake. What you doing? Ow, ow. Up here. You wanna come up here, girl? Milk wants attention. Here, everybody. Milkshake wants to say hi, so we gotta go to the full cam for her kittiness. Say hi. Meow meow, it's me, the Milkshake. Meow meow. I just want to sit in the lap. Meow. Oh, she's such a good kitty. Ow, ow, ow. She's slipping and we haven't clipped her claws in a while. So because of that, she kind of accidentally scratched me a little with her back claws. We should clip her claws tomorrow. I just realized this doesn't pause the game. Maybe it does. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. It does, it's just the animations keep playing, which is weird. Also, because his best friend is a secondary writer, they won't. Godspeed on your download. True. Yes, Godspeed. Zaggard7's in the chat for Surrect. If you enjoy D&D at all, it's good. I say Boulder Gate is fun. Although I have one friend who keeps using the same example as like, oh, see, this shows you can do anything, but it doesn't really. It's just a scene of a guy kicking a squirrel. Like, yeah, they programmed that in. Doesn't really show off much, in my opinion. Oh, shoot, thank you. Thanks for reminding me, Yuki and Dorn. Now we're just waiting for our porter zombie to come back. Transport these down to the farm. I can put them on the pallets. Where are you at, Mr. Zombie? I don't blame them. I know family is important and all, but literally all their family members are a-holes who murder. I don't see anything wrong with that. But that's okay. What ticking noise? We're talking about that. That was the zombie who I set to work on the mines. Wish I could. Yeah. Yeah, it's you. Thanks for the love. You're such a good girl. Who's the best milk in the world? You're the best milkshake in the world. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I haven't gotten to dear old dad. Dear old dad. He's a deer dad man now? He's become a deer man? He's merged with the deer peoples of Deertropolis. Break it down. End the oppressive regime. Oh, licks. Kitty licks. You're so sweet. Such a sweet little milk kitty. We need 24 of these, right? Let's get a second chisel, just in case. How do I make bread burgers again? At this table, isn't it? Oh, this is what I use cabbage for. Oh, to make sandwiches. Well, I can also use it to make sauerkraut. Ooh, that'll be a good idea. Onions! That's what I want an onion for. Let's bake some bread. Get rid of half of this flour I have here. Or I forget I should get another chisel. Oh god, a zilly voice. Zilly voice, do you want me to... Psychopath. Let me just put on a minute. Pick a voice. That reminds me, I have laundry I have to do. Coco, pick a voice. I haven't gotten to you. I gotta go. Tell you more about it on Monday. Well, he's already leaving. Big sad. Alright, we got a body. That's what I was gonna check. Alright, take it. We're gonna use the meat to make foods. We don't need to sell the meat all the time anymore. Direct, pick a voice. Pick a character you want me to voice. And I'll do my best. Even if it's bad, I'll do it. Heck. I need to do my neck stretches tomorrow. Oh, that feels better. Let's have some pasta. This is why you get two, so that way you don't have to wait for him to pick it up and you can keep going. Why did it stop? Oh, because I only have the one chisel now. We'll get a third one. Alright, if no one will pick a voice, I'll pick a voice. Let's do our best. Who's a character voice I would like to? Hey, Milk? You okay? Let's do our best live action Luffy. from the show. No, I can't do Luffy from the show. So I'll just do this voice. Can you do a 20th century salesman voice? Wait, let me see what that would sound like. Let me pause the timer and start over. I need to hear it to try to do it. 20th century sales. No, that's not what I was looking for. I'm not exactly sure what kind of voice that is, so I'll just do a voice like this for the audience, and we'll try and figure it out as we go, because my brain can't think of what a 20th century salesman voice sounds like off the top of my head. Let me see if I can describe it. Okay, you do that, Yuki, while we get this polished stone so we can make the specialty fence. Or find a character who can do it. That would be another possibility. I like the way you think, kid. Just don't do it too much. Thinking's bad. Real bad for you. It can cause all sorts of problems. Like cancer. Don't believe me? Whoa, what the heck? God? I can't handle this job anymore. This is all your fault, new guys. They are terrible. Hey, sorry, I really am trying my best to get rid of these red skulls. You're not doing enough. Oh, I am so sad, so sad. Oh, what have I done? I'm so sorry. Just try to hang in there. I'll try to fix everything. Are we still friends? Yeah, sure. Oh, he's like my ex. Again, sorry about that, but now I feel so relieved. All the bad energy is whooshed away. See you later. I gotta repair those. Hey, build a stone fence around the graveyard. Nice. I need some stone repair kits. Did it just randomly break 2 of them? Yeah, looks like it just randomly broke 2. We'll fix those later. We gotta get ready for the merchant, because we do want to buy them carpets. How do I go about searching this up? Hey buddy, that's your question, not mine. That's your quest. I'm currently healing back at base. Let's go talk to the merchant. Because we want those rugs, I think it is. Oh, thank you, little fluff milk. Oh, she's such a good milk. I'm scratching her back and she's licking my arm like a cute kitty. I love the kitty licks. Such a good milkshake. You have all the kisses. Do you know that? You know that? Oh, there's gold star. I'll have to remember that. Oh, there goes all my silver. That's fine. I can make my money back. It's an investment in my future. Actually, we should put some of this stuff away real quick. Nah. There's gonna be another body soon. Put this away though. Yeah, good kid. He's like, oh, scratches, they're so good. They're scratch-tastic. I don't think these are very good quality pumpkins. Bodies. Yeah, let's see. I have a use for those. I have a use for that. And we'll leave the carrots. Rub the kitty Betty. Oh, you want me to hydrate? Oh. That York is totally unstoppable. Unstable. A spineless twit? Ha ha! You're pretty spineless yourself. Don't forget that I have teeth. Why does that happen? Is it just random? Ooh, this is a very good body. You're gonna go in my graveyard. Gonna go in my graveyard. Yada 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 yada. Go in my graveyard. Milk it up. Milk it up. Meow, meow. Milk it up. Meow, meow. Milk it up. Meow, meow. Okay, so you're a 6, so I can make some nice stuff out of you. Or on top of you. Alright, I have you. I'm gonna burn you later, so. Good milk shaky wakey. Good milky shaky. Now let's break down. Just get them out of the way. Onion. Household utensils rack. That'll be. Whoa! There's a lot of stuff I can make now. Huh. Cupboard. A cooking table. I guess I'll make a couple of fashion cupboards, but we'll do that in a second. Still not sure what silver is for. We'll let that cook. Let's make some sliced meat. That makes one of one, right? What can I make out of cabbages again? Alright, sandwiches. Sauerkraut. Oh, that's what I want carrots for. Yeah, let's put all this other stuff away we don't need. Alright, you want me to hydrate. Here's how much I have. Oh, thank you. Looks like piss. It's because of the green bottle. I actually feel better, so thank you. Thank you, Yuki. Let's put this outside the church. I have the materials ready. What else do I need? Jointing and planks. Okay, bye, milk, bye. Gonna go sit in the chair, the kitty chair. Yeah. Yeah, let's sleep. Actually, let's set this to and then we'll I don't want to plant anything. Do beets for oops. Carrots I don't need that many of. And we'll just have you do carrots. Yeah, let's go sleep. And first we're gonna make these cabinets so I can put shit away. And then we'll... Fuck. Body. Literally the worst timing. I'm just saving the picture of it so we have it ready. Okay, let's go check this body. What materials we can get from it. Now let's just get the meat. I don't want to spend a bunch of time trying to put other stuff away right now. Skin is fine. We don't really need skin right now. Once we're up to 4 bodies, we'll start burning. Okay, so what do I need? If I want an old-fashioned one, I need planks. Let's do that. How many planks do I need? 8. And then 6 nails. And then 4 complex iron parts. What was that? Did anything happen? Oh, is this just decoration? Doesn't it actually add anything? Okay, so it looks like I gotta make a box outside for all this stuff. I know that's not gold, it's just the light bouncing off it, but I swear to God, for a second I thought that was gold. What was I gonna make? Oh yeah, sauerkraut with the carrots. And wait. Burgers with this. Oh, we need baked meat. Yeah, that won't be too hard. We'll go get our excess carrots. The 24 extras. We'll get plenty from purses. I guess I could make more farm plots, but we'll do that later. First, we'll make the sandwiches. No, not sandwiches, burgers. And then the bowl of sauerkraut. Finally, we have a use for our salt. Need more eggs from our pastry dough. Next, I need 8 wooden planks. Or... yeah, we're gonna have to start... yeah, we're gonna get the porter zombie and the stone cutting zombie to get back to work on the rest of the stuff. Or on the wood cutting. I need logs again. And lots of them. So get back to work. Logs of what? Data? Yeah, data logs. I'm hacking. I'm a hacker mans now. Get back to chopping your wood. You heard me. Chop that wood. I feel like the skull is actually us, and we're stuck in a time loop. That's my only theory as to what's happening. Well, that's one of my 2 theories. The other one is that we died, and this is all a hallucination because the bagger, who was, the grocer was bagging our stuff. What was he doing? Well, his name was Gary as well. Just like the talking skull. Either that or we actually were transported to another universe. Another world. And this is just your simple isekai. Americanized. American. Sound is nice, but I like it. Looks like we're collecting some meat from you, good sir. Alright, 6:30. We gotta get ready to wrap things up. We'll nap in game first. I'm just looking at what the recipe for zombie juice is because I don't want to do the health. Huh. Oh, it's an embalming injection. Yeah, at the alchemy workbench, okay. Ah. Forget the game, I need a nap IRL. Napping. In the middle of a war? Soldier. Who said you could nap during the war? We'll take 130. Cabbages actually have a new use. You'll see in a second, chat. Have I studied cabbages? No. We'll do that some other time. I accidentally pressed E twice. Not what I wanted to do. I see, I see. I wish you could set it to do multiple runs of it. Like in like all the other stuff outside. One makes oh, it makes two. Okay, let's put these away. I'm so confused. Oh, it has to be at tier 1? That changes a lot. I didn't realize you couldn't make it at tier 2. That's a first, where there's something I want to make it tier 2, but can't. That threw me off. Good news, everybody. Make a burger. You know, we should make cooked food. Cooked food will be there. First, let's get these materials together real quick. Alright, what do you got for me this time, Doc? Trash? More trash? Trash out. Sight! First I'll nap. Then get it out of my sight! Let's get the meat. Deal with the garden later. We gotta get ready to... Oh, these are ready to be harvested. Else come back with me. What was this for again? Right, alchemy workbench 1. Oh, right, and I want to slice this up real quick. And then cook it. This is one hell of a slice of life game. I know it's so grindy. Can't wait for the day when I can just set my zombies to do all that. Okay, we should be able to... We can make zombie juice! Let's go! Now I don't have to pretend anymore. Now I can make more zombies. But to do that, I need more faith. And to do that... Soon, copium. Soon? What are we doing soon? No, 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 no. We don't want to do things soon. We want to do them slow. Ooh. Catch the mustache. Love the mustache. Be the mustache. Okay, we need, let's get 16 wooden planks. Mustache, mustache, mustache. All hail God, mustache. Alright, now for jointing we need... How much do we want for jointing? 8. So then we'll need... Times 8 is 16, so I'll need 16 nails. Eight wooden beams. And 8 complex iron parts. We're running out of time. Did I eat both my pastas already? We should have enough time. Do I have the joints and wooden beams? I do. Let's go get the silk. Come on. Come on, we can make it. We can make it. No, 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 no. Fuck. Oh, I'm dumb. I'd have to replace them anyways. Son of a bitch, we didn't make it. Wait, so you can only have a maximum of 6? That's annoying. Hmm. I need to make 4 repair kits and 4 burning spots. Let's do that real quick. Stone repair kits. Stone repair kits. Sleep. I do like how the buffs go by faster because time also goes by faster. Good meal. Oh, my milk kitty, I love you. I actually didn't need to make these. Can I do anything with this tree here? I'm actually kind of glad I cleared that out of the way. It was a pretty set piece, but it doesn't do anything. Plus, I need it for something. We'll deal with that in a second. 0% doesn't matter if I can still burn you. Alright, once we go to sleep, we're gonna end the day. Now we just got a couple things we wanna... I wanna repair those things that he broke for no reason, the jerk. I put all this work into these and then you just break them. What kind of friendship is this? I like how there's a seal just over my face. Like, don't look at him. He's disgusting. Alright, let's slap and end the stream. Curses! Curse you, Dinkelberg! Hi, heathen guy. Oh, your timing is so bad because we're just about to end. We're gonna go raid somebody. Possibly. Who knows? Is there anybody people want us to raid? Congrats on the sub also. Oh yeah, you got a sub. You gifted a sub because people voted for the game we were playing. That was my reasoning. Alright, is there anybody we want to raid? And I want to say quick thanks for giving me a sub. Of course! What happened to redeem lead a raid? I might have gotten rid of it because I didn't want people forcing us to raid people I didn't like. Because I heard that there were people going around forcing them to raid like... Oh my gosh. I heard there were people going around... Thank you, Hi Heathen Guy, for the Omaewa. But I heard there were people going around using people's redeems to force them to raid like racists and stuff like that. And I just didn't want... I didn't want to risk it. Monka S? Yeah, Monka S. So if there's anybody you guys want me to raid, we'll raid them. If not, we will raid our friend. You know, we haven't raided Lua in a while. So let me know, is there anyone you want us to raid while we close out the game? Closing, closing, closing. I'll give you until... onwards to the Luality realm. Alright, okay, we'll raid Luality. She's currently playing Baldur's Gate 3, so if you want to see what that game is like, you'll enjoy it. Guys, thank you. There we go. For some reason, it said unrecognized command /raid. Even though the command is /raid. It might have been space/raid by accident. Either way, thank you guys. Thank you all so much for joining me in the Dragon's Den here. Go join us in our Discord. Don't forget we have our giveaway going on soon along with the subathon. There we go. Now I'm in the center. SMH my head. Extra space. I know. I can't believe I did that. Either way, guys, thank you so much. Go in the Discord and spam to remind me to force a date for the subathon, by the way, because I'm going to make that the same day as the giveaway. Who we find out we're giving stuff away to. And I want people to be there, not just, oh, they get it, and then if they don't show up. So anyway, stay safe, stay smart, stay healthy. Most importantly, be thankful for everything and everyone in your life. And the number one rule here in the Dragon's Den, don't believe in yourself. Believe in me, who believes in you. Bye-bye, chat. We'll see you on Magical Monday.